The lights are on. We're ready for baseball north of the border at Rogers Center in downtown Toronto. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Toronto Blue Jays. Blue Jays baseball is next. Drew Smyly gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he has really struggled his last 3 outings. The ERA totally inflated. It's over 5. When you look at that, that's too many runs he's given up. And he's just not giving his team a chance to even get out the gate and win the game.
So coming to the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. He is, of course, a guy to be wary of if he gets on base. His stolen base total leads the ball club. And now look out as Ed runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting, the bullpen's coming through, and it looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Steven Souza is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Nobody out, runner on first. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. The 2-2 one more time. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
He's got to get his head together. Step off, refocus. Look, hit a batter, and now it looks like he might walk this guy to start the inning. Not a good way to start the inning.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
This team uses that double. I was looking at their stats and saying uses the double. Yeah, they're in the top tier in the league in doubles, and what that does for your offense, you may have 2 outs in an inning, you can get a guy hit a double, now it extends the inning, or if you have a runner on first base and hit a gapper, he's going to score on that double. So a lot of things can happen with having that ability to hit the ball in the gap and get a guy to second base.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and that one stayed too low apparently. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and the runner back easily. Runner at first here, 1 man out. high fastball is in there.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Here's the 2-1 coming to Longoria. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count gets him excited.
Runners on first with 1 down. Chopped weakly to the left. Donaldson bare hands it. Got him.
There's just something about a barehanded play that gets you out of your seat. The way the fielder glides to the ball, grabs it with an open hand, and often begins his throw without even looking at the base. Whoo-wee, these players make it look so easy, you forget how hard it really is.
Digging in now, Corey Dickerson. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs. And a curveball to begin the at-bat. 0-1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
2 out here and a runner at second. And this is going to be a foul ball.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball. 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for Tampa. Tampa Bay nothing. Blue Jays due up next. Major League Baseball is on the show. Marcus Stroman is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, I love watching this guy pitch, and particularly when he's got runners in scoring position. He's a guy that gets better when he has runners on base. So I'm looking forward to seeing if he gets in a jam. What does he do to get out of these jams where his numbers look so good with runners in scoring position?
Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And Harold, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Well, Matt, they're coming off a 6-3 homestand. They play pretty good. I'd take that. But going on the road now, first game on the road, this one here, they're going to be tested a little bit. You get to see what really your ball club's made of when you go on the road.
He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
Settling in now, Adam Jones. The average coming in just shy of 200, so maybe a hit or two in this ball game could push him at least over that dreaded mark. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
3-0 now.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
That's in there, 3-1.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit out towards second. Miller gets to it. A flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. First pitch on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
High pop-up. Duffy is there for it. And the inning is over. Nothing in the Toronto first. We'll go to the second from Rogers Center with no score. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year.
Ramos.
Into the windup and the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Jones on the move. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the Jays line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often to this club.
So digging in now, Brad Miller hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Next pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately he just fouled it off.
Now another 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. On the ground softly towards second. To his left, Perez. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting 7, shortstop, Matt Duffy.
Striding into the box, Matt Duffy. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. First offering on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball one.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
No score here as we play inning number 2. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
So he tried to double up with him on a curveball. The problem with that is the first one you recognize, the second one you hit.
First baseman
Nice
number
job.
7, Logan Morrison.
Stepping in now, Logan Morrison. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard but foul. Two out with the man at first. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Grounded softly to the right. He's got it. Flips it underhand. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Well, that's a nice infield single. And was he flying down the line or what? But man, you should say, hey, he's smelling that base hit right there. He was digging for that hit.
In now, number 29, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Very weakly on the ground. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Rays strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So striding forward now, Jose Bautista. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Bautista.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Hit sharply on the ground, and Bautista has a base hit. Stepping into the box, number 7. He was 1 for 4 in Sunday's affair. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Look out. All over the place now. 3-0.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
A runner at first with no outs here. Up in the strike zone, but the take sign was on. 3-1. Set. Here's the 3-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Well, let's take a look at the Rays defense, brought to you by Majestic. And behind the plate is Wilson Ramos. Great hands, quick feet. He's really becoming one of the best catchers in the league right now. Defensively, that is.
Now batting, Carlos Santana. He's currently tied for second place on the team in home runs. He's set, and the pitch. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. The 0-1 on its way. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. Here it comes, 0-2. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is fouled at the plate. Bottom of the second here with no score. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Reined in. There's one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Standing in now, Stephen Vogt. In the dirt. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away. Stroman comes set. Here it comes on 1-0. Late that time for a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Toronto. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Matt Vasgersian back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac as Kevin Kiermaier settles in to start the inning. In there, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Here it comes. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Now another 2-2. Dribbled to the right side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Ready for another chance? Steven Souza, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch. Started that swing a bit too early. 3rd inning, no score to this point. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded weakly toward 3rd. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Well, the first baseman tried to do his part and help his partner out, but the throw was just way too off target. He almost makes a great save, but that's going to be a throwing error all the way.
In is the 3rd baseman, Evan Longoria. On the ground up the middle. He'll go to the bag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So no runs or hits here as the error turns out to be unimportant. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Now at the plate, Hernan Perez. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200.
Hernan Perez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle. One and one. Here it comes. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
This is not the guy you want to walk right here. Look, the 8-hitter, this could set up a big inning if he gets on.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
Here's Leonis Martin, and the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a little tapper. 0-1 pitch on its way, and a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now.
He walked the first guy. Now you're sitting here 3-1. You have to get your pitch to hit. Don't let him off the hook.
Three and 1. Here it is. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location, because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
Into the box, Gene Segura. And a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. One 0 count. Here it is. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Adam Jones.
Striding in once again, Adam Jones. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in there. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Stroman comes set. Here it is on 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Here's a look over to first, and he's back easily. A 1-1 now to Jones. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Dickerson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 10, Corey Dickerson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And a curveball taken for strike 2.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the fourth inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Martin will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Stepping in, Wilson Ramos comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. And the changeup is way low that time. One and two now as this catches the outer half. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Brad Miller is on deck. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Stepping in now, Brad Miller, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Tried to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now as the side is retired. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Josh Donaldson.
First delivery to him on the way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. And another foul ball. Off the plate at 94, 1-2. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect, and when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball two.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
And Bautista has a base hit.
2-0 count. You're looking for your pitch. He does a nice job. Got a pitch, drove it, and got the base hit to the outfield.
Number 7.
In now, number 7, as he'll take a look at ball one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Just a tick behind for a strike. Runner at first here, one man out. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Here's Carlos Santana now, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. Here it comes on 1-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
This guy's got a tremendous curveball. He just froze the hitter right there. Did you see that?
The 1-2 pitch. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. A runner on first with 2 away. Weakly hit to third. Up with it is Longoria. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. One left for Toronto. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Digging in to try it again,
Leading
Matt
off for
Duffy.
Tampa Bay.
He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Matt Duffy.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
Here's the 1-1 delivery to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
First baseman number 7, Logan Morrison.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Logan Morrison. Into the windup and the pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Standing in now, number 29, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Way in front of that fastball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Out of play. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Another 1-2 delivery. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. Halfway home, still no score. Coming to the plate now, Stephen Vogt comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Stephen Vogt.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sliced hard on the ground. Longoria's there. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
Hernan Perez.
So stepping in, Hernan Perez. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Well, they walked in the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Under it is Morrison now, and there are 2 away.
The batter, left fielder, Leonis Martin.
Into the box, Leonis Martin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Stroman steps into the windup. Here's the first pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. 2 out, nobody on. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll get to the bag in time. What a do-it-yourself masterpiece. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. Oh, tried to hold back as this is hit back toward the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The right fielder,
I'm no
20.
hitting coach, but I know they always
Souza.
preach, if you're going to swing, swing. Second guessed himself on that one.
Into the box now, Steven Souza. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. No hits to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. No runs, 2 hits. And no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. And, Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3 up, 3 down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game. He continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Called strike over the outside part of the plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think you'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Grounder down the line at third. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
7 games. Hey, that's 1 week of swinging the bat pretty good. He's comfortable right now.
Dickerson.
Ready for another shot now. Corey Dickerson. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Rays strand just the 1. We are still scoreless. Gene Segura standing in. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
The shortstop, Gene Segura.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. There to take it in is Morrison, and that's out number 1.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
That's a nice controlled two-strike approach. You cut your swing down, and all you want to do is see the ball and hit it.
Josh Donaldson.
Digging in to try it again, Josh Donaldson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First offering on its way. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind at the count 2-0.
Squared that one up just a little late. Two-one. Here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Bouncer down the line, but it rolls foul, so we'll have another payoff pitch. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
The 3-2 one more time, and he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Digging in and looking for more, Jose Bautista. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Sent out to straightaway center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, number 7.
Striding in once again, number 7. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Stroman comes set. 1-1 on its way. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one. Two men are on with 2 men out. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. A late swing at a slider for a strike.
We're really watching a great performance. This is a good hitting team. He's got 2 outs already in the 6th inning. We're 1 out away from watching him get through the 6th with all zeros on the board.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Again, he sends it out of play. Another payoff pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. One more look at the full extension catch that strands 2 men on the base paths. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner. And that's going to be a base hit. So there's the possible go-ahead run aboard to kick off the 7th.
What a play by the right fielder. He cuts that ball off, holds him to a single, keeps the double play in order. That was a big hit right there, but a better play in right field.
Stepping in now, Brad Miller, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Tell you what, though, Matt, that's pretty good. 100 going into the 7th inning. That's not bad. I'll take it all day.
Pitch number 100 on its way. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? And he's safe. Digging in once again, Matt Duffy. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Segura for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. So they avoid what could have been a costly double play there.
Well, they dodged the bullet that time by avoiding the double play. That would have been pretty demoralizing to end the inning. Now they've at least still got runners on the corners.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Logan Morrison. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
One and one. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit in the air to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, but it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
Ready for another chance? Number 29. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
The 0-1. And he takes this one high. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Way out in front.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
2 out with the man at first. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Bottom of the 7th. Get up and stretch here in Toronto. The Rays are in front, 1-0. Ready once again, Carlos Santana. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Carlos Santana.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Ready with his 100th pitch of the ball game. And a ball 1-0.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
Santana waiting on a 1-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Misses, ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Hit hard down the line. but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
Well, now they wait to work the count. This is a long AB, but if they wanted to have any shot at him, you need to have these kind of at-bats early in the game.
Another one sent foul. Payoff pitch one more time. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
The payoff pitch one more time. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first.
Your attention, please. Now
so they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Stephen Vogt will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out. Fouled back. Nobody out, runner on first. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a swing and a fly ball. Souza on the move. Oh, he brought it back. And he will scurry back to first, as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Hernan Perez.
Coming to the plate now, Hernan Perez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line toward center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. They got a little something working here, Matt. You got the tying run at second base and the go-ahead run at first base. How's it going to unfold?
Here's Leonis Martin, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
The batter, number 2,
Sean Tollison takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Gene Segura standing in. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. The 0-2 pitch. I had him guessing that time, as he's barely able to foul it away. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. Fine work there out of the Rays bullpen. 8th inning coming up. The Rays are out in front, 1-0. Joaquin Soria is going to come on in relief, as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Joaquin Soria.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. And he lays off the pitch up and in, ball 2. Two 2-0 count, and the pitch. A high fastball is in there. Pulled toward right center field. Jones is under it. He's got it 1 away.
The right fielder, number
Pitching
20.
certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. Standing in, Steven Souza, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now. Here it is. Hit hard but foul. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Evan Longoria waits on deck. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. pitch popped up. Perez is there for it. 2 gone.
The third baseman, number 3, Evan Longoria.
So coming to the plate, Evan Longoria. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Hit back up the middle. Segura to his left. He's there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. We'll see Adam Jones when we come back. It's the Rays 1, the Jays nothing. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. There to take it in is Morrison, and that's out number 1.
Third baseman, number 20, Josh Donaldson.
Now in the box, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First offering on its way. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
That's your classic front door slider. It doesn't break like you expect it to, and all you can do is freeze as the hitter. And he got the call.
And now a pitch on the way. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 1 out, nobody on. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Lays off. 2-2 now.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Carlos Estevez enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista, as he grounds one briskly to short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Well, that's his third hit of the night, and are you surprised? That's 3 singles. Now sits 3 for 4 with 3 singles. Not a bad night.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. In now, number 7, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. All even at 2-2. Here it is. A fastball that just misses inside.
Hey, good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
A runner on first with 2 away. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. Once again, a 3-2. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. They're down 1-0. Back at Rogers Center as we get a look at the great city of Toronto from the ferry on Lake Ontario. Rajay Davis will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 11.
Xavier Cedeno enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Stepping up to the plate, Corey Dickerson. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And low. It's a ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. A fastball right over the outside corner. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Curveball that time, not even close. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Got him swinging in the dirt. Vogt gathers. And he makes the throw to first. Dickerson is retired, and there's 1 away.
The catcher, number 40.
Striding in, Wilson Ramos. He singled his last time up. Now here it comes. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. Here comes the 1-0. And a high strike there. It's 1-1.
Oh, he hung him one right there. Curveball right down the middle. Those balls go a long way. He must have been looking for something else.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Ready on 1-2. This one's down to third. Donaldson's up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Brad Miller.
Digging in, Brad Miller. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Right over the middle, knee high. Set to deal on 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Matt Duffy would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Pretty painless half of the inning all told, so nothing in the Tampa ninth. Last chance coming up for the Blue Jays. They trail here 1-0. Alex Colomé comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
37, Alex Colomé.
Here's Carlos Santana now. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
And this one runs up high, ball one.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Stephen Vogt. As he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care.
14,
if he hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Stepping up now, Hernan Perez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. Runners on first with 1 down. Quick check on that tying run at first. A dive, but he's back. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hitting change of speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Hard hit ball to short. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Well, that's a good sign for him right there. A single, hard hit. That's his second hit of the game. Now, he's been hitting in the 220 so far most of the season. Maybe this is the start of good things for him ahead.
So digging in now, Leonis Martin. And we'll see what he can do with the tying run at second, the potential winning run at first with 1 away. From the stretch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Tying and winning runs on base here with 1 big out. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Settling in now, Gene Segura. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1 and 2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at the bat at that pitch.
One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Tampa Bay earned the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. Marcus Stroman earns win number 7 on the season. Drew Smyly is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Alex Colomé closes the door for the save, his 18th. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Rays, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Blue Jays, no runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. The winning pitcher is Marcus Stroman. His record is now 7-3. The loss goes to Drew Smyly. He falls to 7-3. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. A reminder that extra subway trains will be available at the Union and St. Andrews stations. The King Street streetcar provides access to St. Andrews Station via the ends of John Street or Peter Street. Light rail transit is also available along Queens Quay from Union Station.